Another scoring shot there. Nice counter shot. Trying to land that jab. These two have been going at it on social media, and now finally they're about to go at it in the ring.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Do you believe what we are seeing? It's bombs away. Swing and a miss with the jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. Well, things certainly aren't going her way. She's been on the back foot. She's got to turn the tables. And there's the bell for round two. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come up now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Good counter punching. Beautiful counter punch. Johnny, you would know this better than me, but I would hate fighting someone with this swarmer style. They don't let you breathe. They don't let you get off the ropes. You can't get your offense off. You just got to deal with them.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Can you imagine being right in there?
We wanted action, and they are delivering. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Those counter punches have to hurt. He throws a punch. Well done with that counter shot. The courage on display here is incredible. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. It has not been going well for her, and you can see the corner is starting to get a little more animated. And there's the bell to start round three. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Start respecting each other's punching power. Nice counter shot by her. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round.
So close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Looks like they're going to try and be a little more elusive now. You'd like to see more jabs. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. After what? And there's the bell to start round 4. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You've heard the phrase, finding a second wind. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive then. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's just like a match made in heaven.
Oh no, Katie Taylor hurts. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
He wasn't ready for that counter. Not a lot of defense here at all. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. Well, the corner can't be happy. And there's the bell for round 5. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
She catches and counters. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter shot. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing them down. That one will count. You'd like to see more jabs. Nice counter punch right up the middle. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. Well, this fight is... Let's start the 6. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
A perfect counter shot. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Nice counter. Terry Harper in some serious trouble here. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Ring Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Hook misses. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Good one. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's the bell to start round 7. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Nice stop, but that won't score. Quick punch scores. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
She needs to be careful that she doesn't punch herself out. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. She scores with that counter. Insane action. Good counter shot by her. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. And this fight is over. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
Where?
So it's onward and up. His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh is ringside for this massive event here tonight at the Kingdom Arena in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Alongside me, that's making King Rock.
This bout is scheduled.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
I'm so giddy, so excited.
Right.
The anticipation is second to none. Let's get it on.
What a great... And there's the bell for round one. Nice exchange here from both men. Nice counter shot. There's a counter shot. And he just missed with that left jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A perfect counter shot. Nice counter. Good defense there with that left hook. Those counter punches have to hurt. So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These two boxers are finally ready to get it on.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They're elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter shot. The straight right just misses. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. How about that time counter shot? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. On to the second round. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. You're fighting a swarmer and you know their goal is to bury their head right in your chest, the uppercut will probably come in handy.
You fight the swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Blocks the left uppercut. They exchange punches. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Uppercut misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. On to the third. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The perfect counter lands. Good counter punch. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Nice punch. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Just misses with that uppercut. Beautiful counter shot. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be some. Here we go to the fourth round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that big shot, and down goes Garcia. He caught him with that body shot, and it froze him in his tracks. Look at this again.
Shot from the gods, they say.
1, 2, 3.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Jab doesn't find a home. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the count.
Oh, Johnny, take a look at this action. Oh, and it's flashing lights for the flash here. He's got to get out of trouble. He somehow weathered the storm.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
That left hook misses. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Can't score with that jab. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What do you see?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, boxing. Frustrating, because if you let him get away with it, he throws you down.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Counter punching. Nice punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's toll out Chavez in that last round. There's the bell to start round 6. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He threw a punch and just got countered. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Missing with that right hook. Beautiful counter punch. Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched.
Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
It happened. You saw it here.